But Trump, I mean, he's issuing a potential, obviously there's a potential indictment looming here at some point, but he is also saying an indictment would tear this country apart. He's not wrong, and I hate to, I mean, this is where we are, and it pains me to say this, but let's say they indict Trump. Well, what does the country do? I mean, is this the beginning of the dreaded, dare I say, civil war?
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and the January 6 hearings are getting set to resume. They will pile even more evidence onto the mountain of facts proving Trump's guilt. But if there was any remaining shadow of a doubt in your mind, then just take a look at Newsmax and witness the guilt right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah, I don't think there's any evidence here that I've heard that would suggest that Donald Trump is going to be indicted. But that being said, if the Department of Justice were to take that step under some crazy theory, an extension of the law, which has never happened before, I think it would be very detrimental, Carl, to our country. And I've talked to several just citizens and friends of mine, not in Washington, D.C., but in the real world. And, they are very concerned that the Department of Justice taking that step would cause mass chaos and anarchy in our country.
These anti-American cowards are vowing civil war. January 6th was a violent insurrection, and these unhinged lunatics aren't done yet. Just listen to their own words. These crybabies have exhausted the capacity of their tear ducts since their orange crush lost bigly in history's most embarrassing epic landslide loss, and these people just can't take it. They are losers. Instead of just admitting it and changing their ways, they take the cryberry fascist route. Let's destroy America because our cult lord got his backside handed to him, burned the Constitution, kill America, and hand it over to a billionaire elite because he's the only one who can save us from those scary billionaire elites. Brilliant. There is nothing more un-American than threatening to wage civil war because your beat-up, mangy horse lost the race. And guess what? It wasn't close. Your limited government, limited spending heroes broke our government spending millions of dollars in scam courts, challenging just so you could lose again and again and again. Even your own appointed judges threw out your ridiculous claims. Now you have to threaten your own neighbors' lives because you can't accept the fact that you're losers. How disgusting. The people parading Trump's lies and apologizing for his heinous acts of treason are anti-American by the very definition of the concept. But if you are hollow between the ears, Newsmax is happy to fill that void with fascist propaganda. Tune into Newsmax, open your ears, and receive your programming. And that programming is deadly violence. Newsmax would like nothing more than you to wage war to your own death in the name of their profits. They will all be safely behind bulletproof glass and behind shady lawyers who will make sure you take the fall while they get off scot-free. Notice a trend there? It's the same playbook Agent Orange played on all the little cosplatriots who played castle seats for him on January the 6th. These people will throw you under the bus in a second. Newsmax is calling for you to attack your own country, kill your own neighbors, and worship Donald Trump as your king. If you don't think that's anti-American, then you better reassess your life. This isn't politics as usual or something that can be explained within any sane world. This is not both sides are to blame or heightened political rhetoric. This is utter madness. That's why people who are not hoodwinked and at the mercy of the political news channels are sounding the alarm. Could our society die because of pure stupidity and animal hostility? Newsmax might want you to believe you can all gather up your muskets and overtake the United States military, but let me put that insane conspiracy theory to bed right now. No external threat can take down the United States. Only insane internal corruption. People willing to give away their democracy because they have no concept of how good we have it. No concept on how important, precious, and fragile a democracy is. And this is a threat dire enough to kill the greatest country in human history, and that's the threat of MAGA Republicans. They are the hostile, murderous cult with their eyes firmly set on killing Lady Liberty, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.